Hey guys, I'm Gent on occasion, and today we are starting the end? Yeah? Probably? It's an interesting one. Yeah, we're gonna finish Word of the Emperor research very, very shortly, and then we'll start bothering KADEX. I know we didn't have to go down this line, by the way. It looks like I'm just following down that line. I just wanted to get this in case I fancied it. I'm not sure if I do or not. I'm still umming and ahhing about it. You know, other stratagems might be better, but because 3 stun's not a huge amount of stun. That's not like game changing, but it might be enough that Ektar can just do 1 force strike and that's enough to stun something. If it's like something small, but then are we going to be fighting a lot of like cultists in the final missions? And like, no, there shouldn't be any cultists there. Not really. So, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, domination of KADEX. This will probably trigger a cutscene, and then 11 days will be all, yeah, stuff. So, there might be a mission. We might do a couple missions. Because, yeah, there should be another bloom before the end, I think. I just don't know if I can be bothered to do it, honestly. I think we're probably all set. We may as well just save the sector rather than, you know, prolonging it. You know, I think we're as prepared as we can be. It is time for Nurgle's servants to hear the might of the Imperium. I have been analysing the records of Inquisitor Palrana, able to summon a voice that would beget absolute obedience and dread. I have always managed to foster some authority, but now these traitors will quake with fear, for the Emperor shall speak through me. Very cool. Now, boop, and cutscene. That's surprising. I thought there'd be a cutscene on us starting it, and then one on us finishing it. Oh, and we finished the stasis chamber, the completely pointless stasis chamber. It's just nice to have, you know? It's nice to have. This is just like, this is an insurance policy for our knights, you know? It just helps our knights feel a bit more at ease, you know? If they lose their legs, they can still be popped in here, you know? That, and we kind of need these for the Eversaw anyway. I guess he has his own one somewhere. Fine. Anyway, Commander, I'm pleased to inform you that the stasis chamber has been re-established. The bodies of your fallen brothers can now be interned without further obstacles or temporary fluctuations in storage. A thrilling achievement, yes. So I guess it's sort of a Star Trek Voyager Borg situation, where they had to put the Eversaw's stasis chamber in the cargo bay, and you know, though he doesn't look anything like 7 of 9, which I think we can all be a bit disappointed in. I still love him though. He's my happy little Pokemon. So, here we go. This took a while to trigger. I was really expecting these to show up a lot sooner. Usually they show up much sooner than I want them to. As soon as I'm actually waiting around, they just don't show up at all. You have to have some seed carriers killed, huh? And what about you? This is starting to fill up. And actually, this is nice. This is something I hadn't noticed. Is this something they added recently? Or was it always like this? You can see it stretching. Because, like, it's really high here. Or it's getting high. Or is that just because it's a spreader? It's a spreader mission. So you can actually see it spreading. That's so cool. I don't think I'd ever noticed that. I might have. Maybe I'd called it out in another episode. But, yeah, I don't remember ever doing that. Which is pretty cool. And yeah, this might be good to get. Another spreader. They're really trying to do something to like get it on to other planets, because we have pretty much, I mean, this place is pretty clear, just like the odd little pip here and there. It's kind of impressive how, oh, actually it's quite heavy there too. Yeah, yellow is definitely spreading a lot better than the others. I say it like it's a good thing. And yeah, some more over there too. Anyway, yeah, fine, whatever. The red seeds are definitely sneaking up on us. Can I be bothered? Can I really be bothered? 20 servitors? That'll be great for no reason. There's a tier 3 incinerator. Oh, you know what? Tier 3 grenades and incinerator. I think that is actually worth doing. I think this will be the penultimate one. In 4 days, we're going to have a cutscene, and I worry this is going to disappear. That might disappear by the time we get to it, because I don't know if that will trigger a bunch of events. Finishing that research, or if we'll need to actually go somewhere to do it. But if we can finally just get an incinerator, because we are taking that guy on the final mission, so we do need an incinerator. You know, we actually do need that. You know? I mean, we don't. The one we have is pretty great, and it causes crit vulnerability, which is pretty great too, but A tier 3 one, it might be a tier 3 version. We'll see. Anyway, and we have to kick this ship out of the way. Get out of the way, ship! And there's the cutscene. We were so close.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
I saw it, Ektar. I saw it all.
I thought you lost in the monster's mind.
Almost, perhaps. But I've seen. I've seen how the bloom yet remains so strong.
Analysis.
A weakening Inquisitor. A hopeless cause. It seems your crusade ends here.
Inquisitor.
Its power is drawn from a wellspring within the Imperium. A network of roots reaching directly from the Garden of Nurgle. Sever these roots, and the seeds will wither. The bloom will dwindle and perish.
That is deep within the Immaterium. Far beyond the Edict's reach.
The Dominus speaks truth. To locate the Garden of Nurgle within the warp would be impossible, even for the Grey Knights.
I have no more insight to offer. We cannot track the remaining Reapers, nor can we walk into hell itself armed with only faith and fury. Even if we could, no weapon we possess could hope to cut them so close to the source of their power. I see no hope in this.
There is none left for you, Carver. Not even that disgusting Grand Master could help you now.
What did it say?
Contradiction. Caldo Drago travels the warp freely.
Throne!
Additional. He bears the Titan sword.
No purer blade has ever existed.
Uncertain. However, no armament exists on Titan which surpasses it.
We must try to reach him.
Your Supreme Grand Master has been cursed to wander the Sea of Souls. Our meeting on the Craft World was blind luck. We cannot simply shout into the void and pray he answers.
Contra-assumption. Conditions on the Aldari craft world were novel, but distinct. The birthing of the Reapers echoed through a breach in the warp. Drago indicated being drawn to the phenomenon.
To recreate such a disruption would require a force of extreme... The Prime Seeds.
What? We only hold 3 of those cursed things.
Yes, but each one contains a massive concentration of bloom essence. If I were to destroy them simultaneously, all that vile power would explode in a massive dispersal. It might draw Drago's attention once again.
Insufficient. The craft world existed within unstable real space. A breach in the warp would still be necessary.
Yes, but if we were able to find a place where the veil between worlds was similarly thin...
Conclusion. The conditions that drew the Supreme Grand Master on the craft world could be recreated.
I suspect the warp storms that ravage this sector might offer a potential candidate.
An astute recommendation, Ektar. I am impressed. Ugh. Commander, we should set course for the nearest warp storm and scan for the necessary conditions.
Cool. Also, how stupid is KADEX? He's such a silly boy. Like, he was about to win. If he just shut up, like, he would have won. Because, you know, Vakir would have had a head blown off, and everyone else would have gone fiddlesticks and just fought demons indefinitely until they were eventually, you know, subsumed in darkness. Would have been great. Would have been great. But instead, he had to be like, ha ha ha, not even your MacGuffin can save you now. Oh no. It's great. KADEX is very silly. It's very, this game is a cartoon, and I love it. It's a wonderful cartoon. I have wrenched a vision of the plague's true source from the demon prince's mind. The bloom's roots lie in the Garden of Blight, home to the plague god himself. We are now reliant on Lord Drago, for he already stalks the realm of chaos, and his titan sword is an icon of purity to sever the roots. Our task now is to find a site to annihilate the prime seeds, irradiating the warp with a beacon of holy light. It is a message sure to be heard across the Immaterium by Lord Drago and demonkind alike. So we have to run into a warp storm. This is why there were suddenly a bunch more warp storms. It shows the escalation, and also it's you know, an objective, which is really, really nicely designed. We are going to do this one mission though. After we deal with this Death Guard, I was going to shoot them out the sky.
Alert. Small-scale projectiles launching from the enemy vessel.
Torpedoes?
Negative. Analysis patterns reveal satellite deployment. Vox transmissions detected.
What are they casting?
Commander, this could be the Dark Tongue. Order your crew to put on their helmets and...
Update. Multiple crew stations unresponsive.
It's a distraction. The enemy ship's maneuvering to attack.
Shit may be at risk, huh? Wow, that's surprising. So we don't have a librarian. So I'll shoot them.
Destroy them immediately.
We lost our hull integrity. Rude. But fine, we blew them up. We have hull integrity to spare. Though we are about to fly into hell, so... dunno. Yeah, maybe we need our hull to be shipshape, huh? Literally shipshape. That's, I think that's kind of where we get the term from, isn't it? Ships. Anyway, let's get a bunch of servitors and grenades and incinerators. And we're not going to do this extra 4 requisition because we aren't going to need an extra 4 requisition. We're going to have 12 just from doing the bloom spreader. So that's fine by me. Oh wait, no, you have to. We have to. We got that thing where it's like, you've got to do it. Which is, right? Do we not? It doesn't say it here. Is it connected to prognosticars inactive? Because it's weird that it doesn't highlight it here, but we actually have to, right? Right now. Which is frustrating. I don't want to unequip all our armor. Ugh. But I can't afford to lose 4, because then we'll be 1 down, I guess. We'll end up with 8, which is enough to get those 2 things and then end the game, right? So actually, although that power armor might be really good for...
Commander.
Hang on a minute. We got some... Not for you. Get out of here, Crow. Elgon. We did look at his armor, didn't we? And yeah, we gave him the passive slot. We already equipped him with that. So actually he's fine, I think, with this. And I'll give him that too, because we can afford it. So we might as well. Yeah, maybe we don't need the armor then. I think we're fine. I think we'll run in. We will fail this, and that's fine. And yeah, not a problem. Oh, hello, Krask. Just pops into existence. Yeah, good. This is a good bunch. Is that it? Are we done? Have we got everybody? I mean, I could take Han instead of the Purifier here. Which... I don't know, I like the idea of him earning the incinerator. So yeah, we're going to send these guys in. We're going to fail that. Fine. Let's go. You're about to start a mission with your deed requirements failing. I've actually never seen that pop up before. Because, you know, I've never clicked go on a mission for a deed that has already failed. Because why would I?
This vile necropolis radiates with filth. I can hardly bear to scry it from here.
Pollination event imminent. Squad to engage Greater Bloom Spawn immediately.
Boop. Oh yeah, it's this mission. I remember this level. We haven't played this one this campaign. Isn't that cute? But yeah, we just need to go all the way up to the top. Looks like there's Archie attack in the corner, but who cares? I think we're probably just going straight into the middle, aren't we? Can we reach that in a couple of turns with Storm? Because actually, I kind of want this episode just to be a bunch of cutscenes. That's what I'd rather. Yeah, don't care. And don't care about that either. How much further could you get? God, it is actually a very long map. Okay, it'll take a couple turns. But that's okay. Although actually, I could use Gate of Infinity 3 times. So I could use Gate of Infinity for all of them to move up a bit. Then I could have Ilanthus give an extra 3 AP to him. Who I can then use Teleport, run twice, and then we could use another Gate of Infinity. I want to see how far I can get. Let's find out. If we accidentally run into a pod, though, it's all ruined, but it's okay. We ran into a pod. It's all ruined.
Powers protect us.
That is such a fun number of cultists. Like, this is what the game needs to do more often. Was that 2 pods? There might have actually been 2 pods, come to think of it. I could start just executing all these guys, because we have so many stun grenades. And then we could give Storm all the AP that he needs. Oh wait, Storm all the AP that he needs. He's actually further away than anyone, which is really frustrating. So Brain Mine. There doesn't seem to be anywhere I can hit 3 with 1, which is a bit sad. But it's quite good, isn't it? The chance of just killing them with a crit is so high though, but Crushing Charge should do it. So I think I'm going to move him here. We're going to Crushing Charge. We'll hit, we can hit. Alright, so we can hit 4 enemies with this Crushing Charge. So I'll do that. And then we'll see what I'm able to hit with the grenades. We can start stringing together some stuns. So here I can actually hit 3 of them, which is pretty good. So I guess I'll do that. This is very silly. Because this is all just in the aid of trying to get to the end as quick as I can. You are going to have to be the one that comes over here, though, which is disappointing. But hopefully it'll work out just fine. And then probably some more AP as well. Oh, it's back up to 3. It's not great. I mean, I can do that for another 2. But then we maybe stun him. I don't know what happens when you stun your own guys. Like, we'd thrown a stun grenade at him, like, at one of our guys before and it didn't do anything. But I don't know if that's, like... I don't know. I want to find out. Seems fine. This seems fine. Anyway, he's the one who can get some stuns in. Get some executions in, rather. So I will. Though, maybe I do need him to lead, because I might have to try... Oh, actually, that won't quite do it, will it? Like, nope. We'll accidentally kill him. Alright, so I have like a 30% chance to get another execution. So it's iffy, isn't it? It's a bit iffy. Alright, that gives me 2 AP. So I'll go ahead and kill him. Alright, good. More AP.
Build a seat from this rot.
Now, if I run him over here, I'll still have 1 AP left, and then I can Gate of Infinity and then Gate of Infinity again. So, let's make sure he can then get some killing done. Oh, and I haven't actually used Honor the Chapter yet, so I'll execute these 2 guys, and then I'll use Honor the Chapter. And there we go, turn 1 victory. Turn 1 victory, let's go, come on. And like, arguably, I could use another stun grenade. He's got a lot of AP, so I could move him and get some more stuns with Iolanthus before we teleport. Because really all we need is Storm to have a bunch of AP. That's all we actually need. And you're gonna have... Okay, Thule has so much AP. Let's move you up to here. And let's see if we can't get... oh, good. That'll be another stun. Ooh, can I hit both? I can. Okay, so that'll stun him, and then hopefully we can stun these 2 with a second grenade. That'll be 3 AP for 3 stuns, so he should get all of his AP back.
Yes, Commander.
Cultists are fun. they're just batteries for AP. This is kind of this is what makes balancing this game a bloody nightmare, because characters like this, you know, just random cultists basically just turn into batteries for AP, which means if you have a bunch of these guys and like a big scary thing, the big scary thing becomes less scary because you can farm so many resources out of the crappier ones, right? So actually these end up providing fuel, which, yeah, is tough, very tough, because like the stun system is like good, it's really interesting. Like it's an additional way of killing enemies, and getting the extra AP is just like, it's a really fun device. Also, we got an extra AP back from a crit at some point, so he's on 2 AP again. So he's going to end on 2 AP, which actually means he'll end up on 0 AP, because Gate to Infinity will deplete the last of it. So we need to use, so we do need to use, well, all of his AP basically. Okay, so now, if I full strike him, we have a 30% chance that we stun him. 30% chance that we kill him. Sorry, 70% chance that we kill him. If we get the 30% stun, he can then get an execution with the second AP, which will give him another AP he can then spend on another chapter. If we accidentally kill him, I can just use the last AP on another chapter. We got another stun! Hilarious. Okay, good. And now we can execute. And of course that gives an additional AP to Storm, who is now on 10. He has 10 AP. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have 10 AP. What are you talking about? He has 15 AP. Alright, so 15 AP. It doesn't even fit in the UI. Alright, we still have 1 grenade there and 1 grenade here. So 2 more brain mines. Can he... No, he can't actually do anything else. He can't do anything else. So, that's sad. I don't think he's even triggered all of his autos yet, either. So I think technically he can still... I think technically he can still get a crit on this guy and gain more AP. Is there a way to find out if he's actually triggered all of his autos yet? Auto abilities. Yeah, it doesn't say if they procced, does it? No. No, that's sad. That's very sad. I really wish it would. That's something it really should do, huh? Like, it really should do that. Yeah, it really should tell you. God, do you think 15 AP is going to be... Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think I'm worrying about nothing. Alright, we use 3. Oh, 3 AP just to walk over there. Well, now we only have 12 AP on Storm. Yes, yes. That they do. And we could... So Gate of Infinity will get us a lot closer. But I think we actually want to get him closer first. And then we'll gate everyone on top, which means he will only have 8 AP to fight this guy. Ugh. That's sad, isn't it?
Drawn by my cleaner.
Basically useless, our Storm.
Just look at the vile thing. Show it no mercy.
The warp shutters below.
I'll try.
Be swift, Commander. The enemy attempts to
Hi there.
intervene.
Yeah, more enemies are coming. That's interesting that we were able to teleport there before it triggered the reinforcements. Because the reinforcements trigger when you spot him. So we actually snuck a turn in between. So we're still on the first turn, which is hilarious. A lot of armor on these guys, huh? So what are we going to do about him? What are we going to do about him? Can we make him vulnerable? Can we make him vulnerable? We gotta really think about what we're gonna do here, because this is gonna be really difficult. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Immune to all afflictions. Well, never mind then. Well, never mind. I think we might just have to have Storm attack and we see what happens, you know? Might be real tough, but we'll see how it goes. It was going okay so far. Oh, yeah, there we go. More AP. Oh, so silly. So yeah, you just can't fill a mission with cultists. It kind of makes it... Yeah, it makes it so difficult. I would love it if they were able to have, like, a sort of a boss thing and a bunch of chaff. You know, enough that either the chaff could be a bit of a problem if you just focus on the boss thing, but the boss thing becomes a big problem if you can't, you know, deal with, well, it, or, you know, whatever. Like,
Victory.
I don't know.
A battle well fought and won, Commander.
Thank you.
We have dealt the enemy a major blow today.
Sure did. We still easily have enough AP just to slaughter everyone else. It's just mad. That was turn 1. That was turn 1. 1 turn. 1 turn victory of a bloom spreader mission. You know, the one famously with a time limit to try and stress you out. Yeah. Who needs a time limit? 1 turn. That's what I need. If someone could tally up how much AP Storm actually gained there. Well, how much he spent? Maybe both. I don't know. How much he had in total would be great. Because we executed, what, 6 guys? Was it 6 guys? And then he had 3. Alright, so that puts up to 9. That's if it was 6 guys. I think it was 6 executions. Then he got another 4 from his... from his autos. I could be lost where we're already. Okay, executions and autos gave him 10. Right, started with 3, so that's 13. Then on the chapter, gave him another 3, so that's 16. And we'd instigated combat when he was on 0, so that gave him another 3, so that would be 19. And we used Quicksilver on him. Was it once or twice? So I think 23. I think he might have had 23 AP that turn, which I think has to be a record. I think that's how much it was. Let me know if I've missed anyone. But I think that was it. I think that's how much we got. It's very good. 23 AP in 1 turn. That's not bad. It did the job. But yeah, I think late game, just impossible to balance, I think. Yeah, because either you sort of run this insanity and you do fine, or you don't and you have no hope. Think how much more difficult they would have to make the game for this sort of build to not be, you know, like, to not walk through it. Just stroll through missions like they are. Yeah, I have no idea. But anyway, so this. 5 damage, kind of a massive arc. Only 2 ammo. And it can have a bigger hazard on the ammo spray. 1 damage per 2 ammo, so we can do 1 extra damage. I think this might suck, actually. I think Titan's Fury might be rubbish. It's just that arc means you can basically hit everything that's in front of you, which is kind of cool. Frag grenade tier 3. Wow, we can actually get better frag grenade. 7 damage. That's kind of fun. And knockback of 3. And then we got the Abjuration of the Faithless, which has extra willpower and movement speed, which is pretty good. And then we got this thing, which, you know, extra 4 damage against demons and extra 20% crit against demons. That actually does sound pretty great. Funnily enough. We have more requisition than we should have. The deed is going to kick in and screw us in a minute, isn't it? I might take this. The extra damage against demonic means we're doing 9 damage against demons. And then 40% chance to crit against them. That might be really good against the final boss. That might even be something we want to give Han, because a lot of Han's crit damage... Oh no, it's +3, isn't it, with the stave? And then if we're doing like +4 to demons, that might be better than the stave. That might... no, but then you can force strike, but big. Okay, maybe not. I don't want to swap out the hammer of Chrysalix, because that's got big stun, which will give AP to other people. So maybe this is pointless, but I guess I'm carrying it now, so let's just take it home with us.
Warning. The Dreadnought does not recover from damage suffered in combat. Initiating a repair sequence will, however, take it offline for some time.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying. How did you do that then? Because it got damaged in an event. We weren't even playing with it. Is it one of these? I would have thought it'd be like that. It's not this. So it's none of this stuff. So... oh, where is he? Hangar bay. There he is. Repair. 25 days!
While they are in progress,
And it costs Architect.
the Dreadnought will be unavailable for deployment.
I mean, he's fine. It's fine. It's 9 armor. He's fine. But still, what a pain. Let's go do the final mission, shall we? I mean, I could still instigate that, and then we just hang about. I don't think it matters too much. Does it? Not really. Oh, should we repair him? I do want to finish the game with everyone on full health, you know? It seems a shame not to. So, 25 days. Oh, it costs servitors. Okay, that's actually an interesting use of servitors for the end of the game. Because, you know, what else are you going to be spending them on, really? Chances are you've got plenty. Should we get a cheeky exterminatus? We get a couple of them in the time it can take what's-his-face to repair, so... That's not going to accidentally, like, dip a toe into a warp storm, is it? Okay. No, I think we're okay. Alright, well, there we are. Oh, we came in from the top anyway. I thought we were going to go from here. I can never see that line. These little icons just cover up a lot of routes. You know? They don't half get in the way. So I guess we're advancing time. It will also allow everyone, like all of our assassins, that -3 max HP on them is actually quite big too. Ektar is going to make our upgrades cheaper again in a second. Intervention required.
Magos Dominus, your presence is required at excavation site Gamma 13. Coordinates have been provided. Do not delay.
Is this actually the final mission for that DLC? Because I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is. But that's nice that we've got something to do while we're just waiting for repairs and such. We have an exterminatus, so we can blow up a planet if we feel like it, if we're bored. Commander, the priming right to complete, and the edict has been armed with an atmospheric incinerator torpedo. If all other options fail, we stand ready to destroy a planet that cannot be redeemed. Excellent. That's what I like to see. And, oh, we need 20 servitors for that one. We only have 19. Do we want to fix the hull again? I feel like if we're going to be repairing, like, all our boys, we should repair our biggest boy, the Edict. He's our biggest boy. We all live in him. Hi, fella.
Nagos Dominus. Purification of this excavation site is incomplete. Miniature demonic life forms have infected the holy machine.
Calm down, Hector. Calm down.
Our regiments have proven inefficient against demons and are vulnerable to machine corruption. Your martial resources are required for immediate resolution.
Analyzing. Data confirms the presence of technophage-enhanced Nurgle Store.
Nurglings?
Specification. Glitch.
Now the penny drops.
Prognosis. Intolerable.
Agreed, Dominus. We must not permit this scourge to spread. Commander, I recommend you unleash the full power of our strike force to permanently eradicate this foe.
Alternative. My experience includes tactical exposure to this manifestation. This servant volunteers for special deployment to address the threat.
Bombard the site to remove the threat. That will ruin the Architect site. We won't be able to get that Architect anymore. Which, I mean, I don't need it, but that also feels kind of sacrilegious, So, I'll have Lunette do it. We'll be here for some time, but whatever. We are waiting for some time.
I will make planetfall immediately.
Thanks. Oh, crap. What happened? What happened? Lunette got wounded. Construction costs are going to go up by 4 servitors. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had that before. And, yeah, you're under repair. The hull being repaired is also suspended. Why is that? It doesn't say. And we're immobilized for 10 days? Okay. I don't know why that's not there. It feels like it should be there. That feels important. And 10 days, construction suspended. Okay, sure. Well, never mind. Hello, Tentarus and Technophage. Well, why are they red like that? Like we can't reach them. What? 12 days left, mission unreachable in time. Oh, because we can't move. Yeah, we can't get any of these. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, they're all going to fill up a hell of a lot. Well, that's exciting. Sure. Sure, let's, we can still send our frigate, though. We can still send a frigate. We can deploy a frigate to deal with this mission, too. Which is kind of fun. Get to some servitors. Servitors. Grimoires. Oh, we already got over 20. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what we've never done? There are those missions to, you know the game's called Chaos Gate. Well, there are these missions that are supposed to have you closing a Chaos Gate, but we've literally never had one because we have literally never had any planet reach 5 blue. In 541 days, we haven't let a single planet get out of control. Though because of this one Archaeotech event, oh, that one's barely going to fill up. But like 2 of them are going to jump straight up to 4. Still not 5. Even with this catastrophe, we're still fine. Madness. Do I bother sending a frigate? Someone's just going to get injured, aren't they? That'll be really annoying. So let's sit tight. Still immobilized for 5 more days. There we go. Alright, so how are we looking now, huh? Everyone is good. I don't want to stick around for another Grandmaster's report, so I think we're finishing the game. I think it's happening. I think we're flying into this warp storm. And we are going to stop the bloom. Does that sound good, guys? That sound good? Ooh, I'm nervous now. I'm a bit nervous. This is exciting. Alright, so I think, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about where this episode is going to start and stop. I have no idea. I think I'll just keep pushing in, and we'll see where we land. So, let's go. Hull restored to max. Excellent. We are all prepared. I've completed repairs to the Edict's hull. It's a relief to know she can withstand a battering now. But Commander, do not take that as license to expose her to unnecessary risk. I think I have allowed us to be more than prepared, actually. Let's upgrade our barracks, just in case we find any brothers in hell. Explore other storms. Oh, okay. That was a little bit anticlimactic. Commander, scans of this warp storm reveal no location suitable for the Inquisitor's ritual. We should continue searching. Alright. This thing is going to keep filling up.
We must find a suitable location to contact Drago before the bloom overtakes this sector. We should seek candidates.
I think it's kind of fine. Although actually they're both kind of full now. Anyway, we're going to keep going. What happens when this runs out? Does it go to 1 and then something? Intervention required. Don't dilly-dally.
Commander, your prognosticar choir has detected anomalous bloom activity in a nearby system. I would normally recommend we intervene directly, except...
Our prognosticars have been resolute in asserting any such effort would result in complete failure. Strangely, they have identified that only one of our knights is capable of completing the task.
It does seem odd. It is conceivable this anomaly has somehow influenced the predictions of your prognosticars.
If so, it would be utterly without precedent in our order. Yet, I am still wary. The brother in question would surely embrace this opportunity for glory, but we must assume he could be walking into a trap.
Yeah, I'm not about to risk anyone. We're about to, like, save the day, so we're ignoring it.
Conserving manpower, Commander.
Let's do corruption.
But not at the expense of fighting the bloom.
No, this is... We're conserving manpower to fight the bloom. Fully. People. And our barracks is looking nicer. Good. Let's do it again, I guess. We can't afford it. We can't afford it. Finally, we've run out of servitors. We've almost upgraded everything, which is kind of crazy, actually. What actually is there left to do? So that'd be what? 12 servitors, so 24 servitors. That we don't need to do because we're already restored. So, oh wow, 24 plus 24. That's very expensive because of the plus 4. So actually it wouldn't be 24, it'd be 16 plus 20, so we need 36 more servitors to finish absolutely everything. Not that it really matters. I don't think I'm actually going to bother doing it.
We have identified an ideal location on the planet Sakrista for Vakir to perform her ritual and attempt to draw the attention of Supreme Grandmaster Kaldor Drago. This location has been added to your star map. It is deeply infested with Nurgle's bloom, so opposition is likely to be fierce.
Brilliant. Finally. All the colours of the rainbow. Well, 5 of them.
The system's corruption is increasing, and I have reevaluated its danger accordingly. Do not let the Tentaris hive grow too long, or I fear it may advance the Morbus.
So yeah, every time this ticks up, it ticks this along, I guess. And then does that eventually turn into... Does the you know, the Tentaris thing, is that what then turns into a Chaos Gate? Is that why we're not seeing any Chaos Gate missions? Is it those that actually trigger them? I don't know. I think it is just if it gets to 5 anyway, but that is just a ticking timer for that happening, which is kind of cool. But also irrelevant for us.
This planet, Sakrista, matches our Auspex telemetries. The veil between the Sea of Souls and real space is slim.
The cathedral here was once a monument to the Emperor's majesty. Now it's a ruin to blasphemy and sacrilege.
I can feel the emanations of misery within. Commander, this world is overrun with the bloom, while the warp storm narrows the precipice between our real space and the warp. This is as close to an ideal candidate we are liable to find for this ritual. With your leave, I will prepare the prime seeds for the mission ahead.
Ooh. Excitement. I don't know why I turn into Mr. Bean when I get excited. All British people do. We all do. We all do it. Reach the cathedral in a sanctum, and Inquisitor Vakir must survive. I forgot this mission. I forgot about this one. Oh, we've got to run our way up to the top, don't we? Have a big staircase, and stuff keeps coming in, stop us. Yeah, really cool. Okay, that's sick. I love that. That's fun. I'd forgotten this was a mission. So we do this, and then there'll be another boss fight, and then there'll be the end mission, I think. So I think there's so there's something else to do. Cool. I like this mission. This mission's exciting. I'm looking forward to this. So much so that I'm gonna look how excited I am. Just pressing buttons just so they make fun noises. And this might get us a better incinerator. Amusingly. Okay. Everyone's happy. I think everyone's good. Do you want to send our purifier? We're gonna send Han. Let's send Han. Let's get our boys into their, proper positions now, yeah? Sounds good to me. Now, have I upgraded everything? This could have more HP. I don't know who's got that equipped. It's annoying you have to either equip or upgrade. You can't do both. That's really annoying. Oh, the gaining AP every turn one is so good. Like, that is so good, just having extra AP. I cannot believe we have passed up on this. The extra movement speed, extra focus, like, there's some amazing stuff here. But, extra passive equipment. Just allowing your autos to trigger is usually better than having additional AP. Usually it gets you additional AP. And also other things. Because usually people have more than one auto. So, I mean, so many other extra grenades. Yeah, with the extra grenade damage, I wonder if we get rid of the rad... Oh, although that helps the Eversaw Assassin. Yeah, I don't know, because we do have a better frag grenade now, which is the sad thing. But yeah, I still can't believe that this isn't something we're taking. We get so much additional AP from everything else we do anyway. Plus 1 AP, it just doesn't feel that powerful, which is just insane. Just like, that's such a crazy thing to think. I think it's mad, and yeah, I love it. So your loadout, your melee weapon, we want to have a think about this. So, big crit chance potentially. So we can put up to 65% chance to crit. Oh no, that's focus, that is. Oh, so it's actually just 30% chance. On top of the 15. Okay, so we're putting up to 50%. So 50% chance to crit when you force strike. Which, so plus 30 be plus 40 against demons, that other weapon. Does 5 damage, 3 extra crit. And then obviously you've got Aegis as well, which is quite handy. But what was the other weapon we even had? And I haven't even looked at those Narthesiums. What was the other weapon? It's a halberd, right? Yeah. So force strike would go from 5 damage to 6. Right, so that's 1 more damage than we would get from the same situation. Except we would get 30 extra crit chance, whereas this has 40 extra crit chance. And then you're getting an extra 4, instead of 3 extra crit damage, you're getting 4 extra damage against demons. So I think this will be a better boss killer. But of course, he isn't the one who generates AP like crazy. But we wouldn't give this to the person who generates AP like crazy, because, yeah, okay, so maybe this is worth it. Maybe this is worth it. I do really like Kai's Evoker, though. I'm tempted to keep Kai's Evoker. I mean, this is only against demons. If the last boss turns out not to be a demon, then we're so screwed. You know what, I think for the... So let's see, okay, so it's +4 against demons. So it's 9 against demons plus 8. So it's 9 plus 8, so it's 17 damage. Whereas this one is 16 damage. But a lot more reliably, I think. Well, it does more against things that aren't demons. I think it still does a pretty staggering amount of damage against demons, and we can put his crit damage up even higher. So, screw it. Oh, and the extra focus is actually really good too, and the other weapon doesn't have that. That extra focus, I think, makes it pretty integral. Because, I say that. Yeah, he has Ruthless Precision. So that extra AP gives him probably an extra attack. Although, might get one anyway. You know, because he's going to hit a few times, probably crit a few times. That's pretty likely regardless. But still, that is a nice extra touch. Alright, we're going to stick with this. Vakia, we can't do anything with her equipment. But that's fine. You should be... You know what? We do have a bunch of Stormbolters. You've got a crap one equipped. What was the one that's got... You know, I don't know, actually. One causes Pint. Would we... Oh, no, it's only if you Cybolt. It does extra damage against demons. Does it do extra damage against demons if it is a support fire shot as a result of this? Because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know for certain. So, screw it. Let's just give him that. Love it. And for, yeah, our Apothecary as well. Let's give him a better Stormbolter, because he might as well have one. Armor Pierce and +2 damage, so 8 damage a shot. Is quite good. That can just do 7 damage base. This has more ammunition, which I like. In fact, it might be worth giving this to Storm because of the extra ammo, in which case we take this for the extra demon damage for Han, just in case we just need to reach a little further. Because yeah, if we can't reach to melee someone, still doing 9 damage, and then triggering a support fire, probably, that's as much as him critting, you know? All of a sudden. Almost, you know. Almost. Like 1 shy or something. So, ranged weapon, Stormbolter, and yeah, the one with all the ammo. Good. We did upgrade these, right? Yes, we did. This one we get even more range and some crit damage, which I don't think really matters, but we might as well do it. So let's get that equipped. So yeah, extra range. Because that is going to be really good for triggering support fires if we need it to. And extra crit damage, I guess, is just... It'll help if we have that, you know, the extra crit chance thing procced, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We may as well have it. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? Now, we don't have knockback on his weapon, which I think is fine. I don't think we want knockback on his weapon. I don't think we actually want knockback on that. I think I'm happy with just the stunning lark. So this is all good. The extra crit damage. He does have hammer hand, so it's still useful. Right, does anyone need a change in weapon? So the extra focus is a pretty big deal. That goes on to 35%, so we've got an 85% chance to trigger his other effects. I think we probably need to keep that. The amount of autos he's got, and if they don't trigger, then we have less chance to roll more autos, right? Like, it's the autos that are allowing us to roll more dice. Ironically. I'm just wondering if we give him the extra crit chance. But then actually, full striking, he guarantees a crit anyway, doesn't he? So no, that's fine. So we don't need to up his crit chance. I will have another turn to do this stuff, by the way. It's just Warp Storm blocking us. Not an extra crit chance there. But that's fine. Just those two are fine. Alright, I think we're all set. Everything is fully upgraded, I think. I really wish there was like a quick way to see all of their equipment. Yeah, we definitely... Yeah, okay, we didn't do their armor. Alright, so his armor we didn't do, and also, I think, Thul's armor, possibly. Wasn't fully done. More health there. Good. And, I think that's everything now. I'm going to check his power armor, too. His Terminator armor, rather. Yeah, that's fine. And we do have these other ones. I mean, extra passive equipment slot would be lovely to give him extra crit chance. But, just him being able to spend HP as willpower is just so overpowered. Because, yeah, how much willpower does he have now? 32 well, 37 willpower. Unless someone heals it, which is possible. This is also possible. Okay, ooh, do I get rid of some crit chance or crit damage? Because actually, Disruptor Skull and a Medicae Skull would be great, so we could have additional willpower, technically. Do I want to get rid of 3 of his damage? I mean, against the boss, it'll probably still be Storm that does the most damage, right? For the extra willpower, especially. So maybe the health is better there. Autoloader would be really good too. In fact, swapping all of this for skulls would be great. But he can just do so... He has such high damage potential when he gets some hits. And I don't think... Yeah, I don't think saving 1 AP for a reload for 10 damage equates to him just hitting something once more. You know, even just shooting something is 9 damage, so, you know. Yeah, I think, the Medicae Skull's good though, isn't it? It is good! Only 3 uses though. Oh, well that's only 3 uses normally. He's got extra uses, doesn't he? I mean, lowering that to +8 is still, like, +8 is still a huge amount of damage. But that is 3 per attack, and if he's getting like 3 crits a turn, something like that, then that's suddenly 9 damage. Alright, you know what? I'm keeping it like this. He's our skull guy. He has the 1 skull, which does more damage too, so it's fine. Alright, this is what we're going with. And I know, I'm preparing for like the final battle. When this isn't the final battle, we have a couple of things to do first. But I thought I'd get that out of the way. Guys, long episode, lots of cutscenes. We have literally done, it's been an hour, but we've done 1 turn of gameplay. We did a single turn. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Guys, if you're enjoying this, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the end game. Have a good one.